Time for your ABC 36 Storm Team forecast.
Well, damp and dreary Oaks Day as expected here in central and eastern Kentucky. Not an all-day rain, just dodging a few light showers. Your headlines heading into Derby Day. It's going to be a similar scenario. I think hit and miss storms, not an all-day rain, so that's good news in that regard. But the general unsettled weather pattern that we are in right now, that is going to be with us for several days. In fact, potentially all the way through next week. Speaking of strong storm threat along with the potential of some flooding, we're going to be watching that closely into next week as this setup continues. Viper radar, not a whole lot going on, just a few spotty showers. Taking you over to Louisville, they've already had the horses hit the track here as we speak. They're about 10 minutes or so from post time for the Oaks. Even though there's some moderate to heavy showers south and east of Louisville, think they'll be okay with getting the race in, although they're dealing with a sloppy track. Got some thunderstorms developing just to the south of Louisville, just in between Somerset and Bowling Green. These things are going to roll toward Lake Cumberland, up toward Lebanon and Campbellsville if they hold together. Quiet here in the bluegrass other than a sprinkle or two. We did have a little bit of moderate rain move through the bluegrass mid-afternoon, but everything is right on the nose of that boundary out here to our west. Now, some of this should diminish as we hit the upcoming mid to late evening. Sun's broken out at least temporarily here over in Mount Sterling, Montgomery County Courthouse. Got a little sun, that's a bonus, 72, but actually that sun breaking out with all the moisture that we've got out there kind of adds to the thunderstorm threat. Nothing in the way of strong storms. Casey County near Liberty, Kentucky Mesonet there at 73. So most locations have seen temperatures into the low 70s for afternoon highs. Down south we've seen into the upper 70s, especially those areas where we've had a few breaks in the clouds. Dew points, great measure of the amount of moisture in the atmosphere. Anything over 60, it begins to feel muggy, and you could feel the difference out there today. Even though it was hotter yesterday, didn't have a whole lot of humidity, but it is firmly in place, and it will continue to be. And much of the Ohio and Tennessee Valley still dealing with at or above average temperatures. Here's what's left of that front. Again, working through, and it will slide on through this evening. Our futurecast here still showing occasional showers, rumble of thunder, especially down south. But look at late this evening after the sun goes down, a lot of the overnight quiet, but as we approach daybreak, at least some redevelopment. But notice how spotty everything is, which again is a good thing. Keep in mind, anything that does develop could produce some localized heavier rain. So again, not expecting an all-day rain. The upper level track is to our north, the upper level flow. So anything that develops will be very slow moving, thus the heavy rain potential. And that is also going to keep the chances around here. That upper level flow, the boundary will be parallel to it. We'll be south of it in the warmer air, and that is going to keep the rain and storm chances around Cinco de Mayo on Sunday, Monday, and beyond. We're going to be stuck between an upper level system to our north and high pressure to the south. Thus, the daily rain chance, not a washout on any particular day. Tomorrow, 78, hoping for more dry times than wet ones, and into next week, feeling summer-like again, and with that, again, the concern for some flooding. Also, the severe threat Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We'll keep an eye on that. Front finally moves through, cools us down a bit this time next week with highs into the low 70s.